Qinghua Lee. For your convenience, you can call me Lee. Today, I learned from Mr. Bob Proctor about how to change a paradigm. So I share with you. And same thing, like I said, I'm reading, and you pay attention. Or maybe I need a bigger little thing. That's like I told you guys I'm like watching on YouTube, and most time I'm listening, but now I just try to type them. So like when I read at the same time I'm working, I relearned. He said, when I went through how the conscious mind works, how the subconscious and how the body is an expression of mind, as this picture here. If you go through it a few times, you are going to see that's exactly what happens. Now, I want you to think of this for a moment. When you impress an idea upon your subconscious mind, that alters the vibration of this instrument. You mentioned about it, this body. You see, our body is a molecular structure. It's a mass of energy in a very high speed vibration. We invented a word to describe our conscious awareness of our vibration, and that word is feeling. If you ask a person, how are you today? They'd say, oh, I'm feeling fine. I don't feel good. I feel great. You never hear a person say, I'm consciously aware of being emotionally involved with negative idea. So therefore, I move into the negative vibration. But that's exactly what happens. As we start to understand this, and we become aware that we are not feeling too good, we can change it. It takes a little bit training, but you can do it. We are really in charge of how we feel. Repeat those, because I learn, and I'm start training myself too. We let other people upset us, but we don't have to let other people upset us. We don't need to react to them. We can respond. We can listen to what they are saying, and then they say, well, you are entitled to your opinion, but that's just not what I'm like. And we can hold our own idea of ourselves. Remember I told you guys one time I have a coworker, she told me I'm not a nice person. All I told her, that's what you thought, so I walk away. Now I realize I did a good job at that time. Anyways, you see, it's important that we grasp how the mind works, and that we understand the relationship of the body to the mind and the mind to the body. Now it's our result that we want to change. Our result could be in physical body. You may want to cast off a few pounds, or you may want to put on a couple of pounds. You may want to have a little higher energy. All the energy there ever was or ever will be is 100% evenly present in all places at the same time. Everything is energy. Repeat this. That means all the energy, see, 100% evenly present in all the place, all the same time. Meaning you and me, we get our same thing. You will hear people say, Where does he get all those energy? Or where does she get all the energy? Nobody gets energy. Everybody releases energy. Desire is a triggering mechanism that let the energy flow. Remember this, okay, because I've been repeating learning. See, we have to release our energy. Here. Let's go back to have a quick review. Here's you got a little stick person. You have a conscious mind, subconscious mind, and a body, right? So let me see. I'm continue reading this. For some reason, this glasses, maybe I need to change. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I just need to change the glasses. Feel like I can't see with this glasses. Maybe getting old, right? Here. What? Oh, yes, it's much better. Anyways, let me just continue reading to you guys. So there you have a conscious mind, and remember, you have the sensory factor here, like we can see here, smell, taste, and touch, right? Those hook up to the conscious mind. Then you have subconscious mind here, and you have your body. Now, the conscious mind has the ability to choose the thoughts. Those thoughts turn into picture, and we turn the pictures over the subconscious mind, and then the subconscious mind expresses the action. Now he said, what is the problem? Remember, we said the subconscious mind had no ability to reject. We said the subconscious mind cannot differentiate between what real and what imagined. And then he mentioned how we arrive on the scene, meaning when we were born, we just only have a subconscious mind wide open. Here, let me continue doing this. When you arrive on the scene, you did not have any subconscious facilities developed. The sensory factors weren't even developed. This is how you arrive. No conscious mind, like I told you here, right? It's wide open here. And so there's only subconscious mind. See, when it's wide open, so you can put anything there. That's also why, like the environment is super important. There's something here. Oh, it's not. It's on my computer. Anyway, that's why now you know. Sometimes even though as us as adults, when you're watching a movie or something, you know, sometimes we just like crying or laughing. That we just keep our subconscious mind wide open. Because even though we know that's not the truth, but you just cry or laugh. But anyways, that's another story we talk. Here, let me continue. Your subconscious mind is programmed genetically. That's why we look like our relatives. It built right into the genes at birth. Then we programmed environmentally. Carl Menninger, the former, I think this is the foundation in my body. I'm not sure if I pronounce it right, but anyway, you know, he mentioned environmental is more important than heritage. Why do you think you speak a language you speak? Because you were surrounded by the people who speak that language in your later life. And the language just went through your subconscious mind. If you grew up in a home that's bilingual, you will be bilingual. So now we know maybe we should, right, teaching the kids like more language than like more than one. Anyways, let's stop and think about the environment we were raised in. The baby, like here, you look, all ideas and thoughts, right, and all concepts all go in. So the baby are going right into that baby's subconscious mind. Now, through repetition over and over and over again. Remember, the baby is getting is all day, every day, all week, every week, all months, every month, all year, every year, right? This is going on until 4 or 5 years. And then the baby reach the age of 4 or 5 years old, they can start to think. So that baby is programmed. The baby is programmed to think like the people it had been surrounded by. It is if the people that surround the baby had gone right through school, so baby will probably grow up and then go right school, right? If the people that were surrounded that baby always living hard time, never had any money, always in debt, that's probably how the baby is going to grow up. This is bizarre, but this is how it happens. It's how it happened for me. That's Mr. Barker, Bob Proctor said, because, he was born during the Depression. But the good part is this one, I don't need to read continue. Basically, at least at age 26, he was waking up, right? So now no matter how old are you, it's okay, but you need to wake up now. Here, he said, we have a baby that has been programmed. What happened when the baby starts to think for itself? Now, think of this. The paradigm controls the vibration. The vibration controls the action, which produces the results. Here we go. You got the baby with the paradigm, and the conscious facilities have developed. They have the ability to think. There's a power flows through into them. What they are going to think? They are going to think the thought that are in harmony with that paradigm. See, we've been raised to believe we go to work to earn money. But do you know that working is the very worst way to earn money? That's right. You should go to work for satisfaction, not for money. You will provide service for money. You can earn money while you're sleeping. That's I believe, now with internet, seriously, yes, because you can set up all those things, right? So you can, when you sleep, you make money, but when you wake up, that you start spending money, right? That's what Mr. Bob Proctor tried to say. And then he mentioned the paradigm that causes you to think. Because he did mention something like, he wants teaching you like make money. Like I said, when you sleep, you make money, and when you wake up, you spend money, right? Some people thinking that's like a pipe dream. And now I look up the words, that's meaning the daydream. But he said, your paradigm will cause you to think that is pipe dream. But in reality is, there's people doing that are nowhere near as bright as you. So a lot of people on the internet, they make money, right? See, we got the person, they were being programmed in a later life, genetically and environmentally. That paradigm is nothing but a multiple habits. A habit is an idea that has been programmed into the subconscious mind over and over and over again. Now, the paradigm is literally controlling the behavior. Consciously, you can think of one thing, but subconsciously, the other idea will be control you. See, he give an example, but we sit down, right? We read some self-help books, And when we can listen to some recordings, right, we'll say, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that makes sense. That's logical. But then we cannot do it. Why? He said, think about this for a moment. I want you to imagine that you are going to accept idea right now to turn your annual income to a monthly income. You will say, well, I like that. But will you do it? Probably not. Because your paradigm will stop you. See, your paradigm literally controls the result. Now let's think of how the paradigm was formed. The paradigm was formed through repetition. The ideas being planted in your subconscious mind. Remember now, like everything I told you guys, whatever you love, I want you guys to read. Because when you keep repeating, you're changing your paradigm. You change your mindset. See now, he said, understand your paradigm dedicates your logic. Your paradigm controls how you utilize your time, control your perception of a situation, control your effectiveness, control the amount of money you earn. If you want to change your life, you must change your paradigm. Do you see, to most people, it's illogical that they could take and turn their annual income to monthly income? But if you follow our teaching, we will show you exactly how to do that. And then we hear, like I told you guys, I'm learning from him because Mr. Bob Proctor, they have program. I just make a announcement over here. I don't really join any of his program. And I was laugh at myself. If you guys are watching any of my videos, you know I through the self-taught system to learn English, get my associate degree. So now I was joking, I'm stuck into this self-taught system. Maybe that's my paradigm too, right? But also, like I told you guys, after I lost my job in March 2019, I joined the Partner with Anthony, right? Because I getting on this internet journey now, over a year learning. I did experience my shiny object syndromes. That's why I have video. I told you guys it's okay, because when you're learning, you don't know. You just you see everything's good. You're jumping around to learn. And I joined many challenge too. But when I did that, I felt the tension, because I feel like normally they give you 7 days or 30 days or 21 days. I feel like every day I have to jumping on the computer doing those. But I tell you guys, don't get me wrong. I get this very clear. All the programs I joined and challenge I joined, they all good. It's me. I didn't do exactly what they taught. Because I told you guys, if you listen and you're watching any of my videos, I told you guys, when I choose the program, I choosing the right person, because the human's integrity is very important for me. So basically, now I understand the foundation's good, but for my particular thing, I didn't really do exactly what Russell and Anthony told me. But now I kind of understand that's just part of my journey, because I'm looking for something different. That's why I said I discovered I must learn at my own speed. That's why from now on, I'm like, stop myself. Also, I try to teach you, not really teaching, I share you my experience. At some point, like when you discover your life purpose, or whatever you find something resonate with your heart, that's the time you're supposed to be stopping doing other stuff. Should be go focus and go deeper. That's just my experience. So I share with you guys. I hear, you see, for me, I feel like I don't want any pressure. But now I understand that makes sense. Because now I know when we totally relax, that's why the power flow to and through us can smoothly. But back then I didn't know. I just feel like, I don't, like I'm learning. I feel like, oh my, I didn't learn anything. But I keep telling myself I learn English. But that's not good, right? But I didn't really make money. But at the same time, I would talk to myself like, yeah, I learned English. I did learn English. My English is getting better, right? But then if you are focused on money, you don't want to follow me. But I do share what my experience. But then sometimes, like now I know, you have to go through your journey to learn, because even though we said fundamentally the same, but we have a different personality. So you will find the right one for you. But here I teach you guys, I told you that I had two lessons I learned. First, like I told you, at some point, such if you discovered your life purpose or something resonates to your heart, you must block yourself with other things. Because no matter what, you need to focus. Remember, Mr. Bob Proctor, read the book of things 1961. So basically, that's why if you want getting better, you have to go deeper, right? And then I told you, like, that time you need to say no to the things that doesn't serve you anymore. And second, during on this whatever learning experience, you will know your style. So you make a decision to choose. Remember, our conscious mind, we have ability to choose. So you have to make a decision. Nobody can force you to choose. So you're the one to choose. So that's why I said follow your intuition. You don't want it, looking around, so and so learning, they get money. Don't let those bother you. So if you find your life purpose and you know your style, just stay just right there, focus. And of course, now we know, like, that's our paradigm too. I remember I told you guys, now every single day we fighting with ourselves, because even me, like one day I will tell me, I don't want to learn this, and then say, no, you have to learn because you promised you need to finish this. So you are your self competitor. But now or sometimes we thinking one thing, but when we do another, because our paradigm. But you have to change your paradigm. If your paradigm is changed, your life will change. That's the only way you can change. Okay? So let me just continue. I don't know this words, maybe I'll pronounce it wrong again. Praxis, Praxis, is the integration of belief with the behavior. We've got to take the beliefs that we have consciously, and we determine by thinking and plant them in the place of the old belief. What do you think most people go right through their life and keep getting the same results year after year? Now you should know, because of the paradigm, right? Because we thinking one thing, but then deeper our subconscious mind, because we programmed, so we keep repeating to do the same thing. You see here, how is a paradigm formed? Through the repetition of information. Here, how it's changed? Repetition of the information. So I hope you guys kind of like learned like me, you understand more, but no matter what. So how do you change your paradigm? Because basically we are programmed, but we do have ability to rewrite this program. So from now on, you need to focus whatever you do. If they don't serve you, you should change that. Because think about it, a lot of paradigm, a lot of ideas, maybe it's not true. So you have to break those beliefs. But at the same time, like I said, nobody can force you to anything, but we can just share the information, but you are the one should do it. Like I told you guys, I don't have a religion, but I do believe you have to have a good heart. So now it's fundamental. You have to have a good heart. That's the only way you can in harmony with the universe, right? So that's why you success. But the same thing, same time, like I said, whatever we learned, if you know whatever the information you got is wrong, you have to change that. Remember, like Miss Bob Proctor said, he was told you need a very smart to make money. And he said he doesn't think he's very smart, but he make money. So you have to change all of the beliefs. That's the thing. Just when you find something like resonate with your heart, just reread them. I told you guys, I let me get that paper. I read to you guys what I wrote. Well, what I read every day. And also I realized when you really open your mind, you learn so much stuff you can learn. That's what I wrote on this card. It's like a Bob Proctor, Miss Bob Proctor said we have to have a gold card. It's my really gold, but that's what I read. I said, I'm so happy and grateful now that the universe wants me to live in a rich and abundant life, and it will support me in making this reality. I have increasing joy, wealth, and fulfillment in my life. I have abundant opportunities to create the life I want. I am a magnet for the health, wealth, and happiness I desire. My health, wealth, and happiness are ever increasing in my life. So I just keep repeating those, and then I realize I do. Thinking about that, I have internet. I didn't pay Mr. Bob Proctor any penny, but I learned from him, right? And then I didn't know anything about the paradigm, but now I know. And at the same time, I feel like I'm lucky, so I should share with you. So wake you up, because we all same as a human being. We are spiritual being. So we should make something good, right? And at the same time, we live in this universe. It's infinite. So don't think about, somebody will take something from you. No, we're dealing with the infinite. We have everything for everyone. As long you spend time, find what talent inside you, and start working on yourself, you will live the life you want. Anyway, also maybe this is the one I think Mr. Bob Proctor talking, because a lot of people, they want the money. So he has some affirmation. That's what he said. I'm so happy and grateful now that the money comes to me in increasing quantities through the multiple choice of sources on a continual basis. So that's what he wrote for himself. And he mentioned, he said, you don't just say that once or twice. You got to repeat that maybe 1,000 times a day. So what he's really doing this here, remember we said, if we keep repeating, we get in a emotional involved. We pushing this idea to our subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind doesn't know it's real or imagined, but whatever, that's like the land. Whatever you planned, it will return back to you. So if you keep repeating those, and subconscious mind will help you to make more money, right? That sounds good. But anyways, I hope you guys like this, but I'm continue learning from Mr. Bob Proctor. And at the same time, I share with you, and then you share with others too. Because don't think about become to a creator, not a competitor. Think about we live in the universe. That's why think about this within this 10 years. Our world changing so much because a lot of people start raise their awareness. That's why they use our all higher faculties to make the world better. Don't like the others I know something, I just hide it. No, we have enough for everybody. Anyways, I hope, like I said, Mr. Bob Proctor, wake me up. I try to wake you up, but whatever maybe one sentence can wake you up, just read or re-listening. Like a lot of words we thinking about, we know, maybe you don't. If you really, really understand it, you will know how to share with others. You don't feel like it's selfish anymore. You want to share. You want more people know. Talk to you guys soon.